I turn the camera on. The light weak, lens covered in rain. It's freezing. My breath fogs the glass. All I can see through the windshield is this narrow road, wet, cracked, cutting through an ocean of cornfields. I take a deep breath and say quietly, half laughing, Mark Henderson. October 22nd, 2023. Night, Wisconsin, Bray Road. If someone ever finds this video, then I probably didn't make it back. I try to laugh. It doesn't sound right. The road's empty, no streetlights, just the beam of my headlights slicing through fog. The corn on both sides sways, dry and brittle, whispering like it's alive. The sky's heavy, low, clouds pressing down on everything. It smells like rain and rust. In the mirror, nothing. But I can feel something back there. I slow down. The tires crunch over gravel. Then the headlights catch something dark lying on the road. At first I think it's garbage. Then I realize it's a deer. I stop the car, turn off the engine. The silence is deafening. I step out, camera rolling, and the cold hits me like a slap. The light catches the body, torn open. Ribs spread wide, guts spilling out. The chest cavity ripped apart like something pulled it open with hands. There are claw marks on the ground, deep, wide, fresh. "Oh my God," I whisper. Steam rises from the carcass. It's still warm. Then I hear it, a crunch in the cornfield. Heavy, deliberate. "Hey, who's there?" No answer. Just the faint sound of something breathing. I back up toward the truck, camera pointed at the field, and between the stalks, I see two red eyes. They don't reflect, they glow, and then they vanish. I jump in the car and slam the gas. Gravel sprays. The headlights blur in the rain. 20 minutes later, something's wrong. I've passed the same mailbox 3 times. Number 27 Bray Road. The GPS is frozen, no signal, only the compass spinning in circles. How the hell am I still here? The wipers squeal. My hands are slick with sweat. And then, a thump on the roof. I freeze. Then again, slower. Footsteps. I flick on the cabin light. Nothing. Lean out the window. Rain lashes my face. Point the camera upward. Branches. Fog. Silence. Then just beyond the tree line, movement. A tall shape. Too tall for a man. Dark gray fur dripping wet. Long arms, broad shoulders. It's standing still, half in shadow. "Jesus," I whisper. The creature tilts its head. Slow, unnatural. Red eyes glowing. Not reflecting, glowing. It's breathing. Then it moves, drops to all fours and bolts into the woods with a guttural snarl. I stumble back into the truck, slam the door, fumble the keys. It was right there. It was right there. The engine sputters. Dies. Silence. Then, a deep growl. From the woods, the fog thickens. Something circles the truck. Heavy steps. Slow breathing. "Leave me alone," I yell. No response. Then, a hand slams onto the side window. 5 claws drag down the glass, screeching. The face appears, pressed against the glass, wolf-like, but wrong. Jaw too wide, teeth crooked and uneven. It's watching me. I scream. Start the car. Tires spin. The creature leaps onto the hood. Its claws punch through the windshield. Rain floods inside. I grab the camera and dive out the door. The forest is a blur. Branches whip my face. The camera shakes violently. "It's chasing me. Oh God, it's chasing me." Behind me, the sound of pounding steps. A deep, guttural breath. I trip, fall into mud. The camera lands sideways, still rolling. Footsteps approach. Closer, a shadow looms. Then, legs. Long, bent, covered in matted fur. A clawed hand grabs my jacket and drags me backward. My scream echoes, then cuts off. The camera keeps recording. Rain, mud, static. Then faintly, Something walks back into frame. Slow, heavy. A clawed hand turns the lens upward, and now the face fills the frame. Wet, gray, eyes burning red. It tilts its head, breathes, then says, in a broken, guttural, almost human voice, "He's gone now, but I'm still hungry." One claw rises, and the screen goes black. I don't know why I'm doing this. Maybe I just want to prove it's fake. My name's Eric Clark. I live in Elkhorn, Wisconsin. I heard about Mark Henderson on the news, the guy who vanished on Bray Road. They found his truck and his camera. The footage aired once, then disappeared. The police called it a hoax, but I saw his eyes. That wasn't acting. 3 days later, I drove out there myself. The second I arrived, I regretted it. The sky was heavy, flat, like a lid over the earth. Wind howled through the trees, carrying this damp, metallic smell, the kind of air that feels wrong. I stopped by that same mailbox, number 27. Rusty, dented, tilted sideways. Okay, same mailbox, same place, I mutter. Behind me, the corn rustles. I turn, nothing, but it feels like eyes on my back. I walk down the road. Dust sticks to my boots, gravel crunches underfoot. There are tire tracks half buried in mud, and next to them, prints, 5 toes, deep claws, too large for a wolf, too human for a bear. I crouch, shining the camera closer. Did the cops not see this, I whisper, or did they just not want to? After a few minutes, I find the wreck. Mark's truck, cab crushed, windshield shattered, blood still staining the dashboard. The smell, old iron and rot. Inside on the passenger seat, a dark stain. On the floor, leaves, dirt, and a set of keys. A small wolf head keychain. Jesus, he really was here. I walk to the edge of the woods. Fog rolls between the trees. No wind now, no birds, no sound at all. I turn the camera on myself. If anyone finds this, I'm following Mark's trail. This is where he ran. If I don't come back. A nervous laugh. Guess the police screwed up twice. The forest is dead quiet, everything gray. Light barely filters through the clouds. I see disturbed grass. Someone's walked here recently. Boot prints, and something else beside them. Deep, wide claw marks, like something was tracking him. I switch to night vision. Green light floods the screen, and then movement. Between the trees, a figure tall, still, watching. I hold my breath, heart pounding. Mark, I whisper, but the word dies halfway out. It moves, one step, then another. I run. Branches whip my face. The forest blurs. All I hear is my own ragged breath. And behind me, a horrible, wet, choking sound. Not a growl, not human. Something in between. I trip, fall hard, drop the camera. It lands sideways, still recording. The frame catches my hand, mud, and a shadow behind me. It moves wrong, like bones snapping with every step. No, I whisper. It stops. At the edge of the light, the face, part human, part wolf. Matted fur, glowing red eyes, a mouth too wide, teeth in uneven rows. It tilts its head and studying me. Then a sound, a laugh, deep, broken, like someone choking while smiling. I raise the camera. My hands shake. What are you? The reply comes in a whisper, the same voice from Mark's recording. He's gone. And now, you came. I back away. It steps forward. The light catches its claws, long, black, curved like knives. It points at me. Then a whisper right beside my ear. You're next. The camera falls. A glimpse of the creature's face, red eyes, a distorted grin, and then static. Final note. A week later, A broken camera and a burned phone were found near the same road. No trace of Eric Clark. Locals still talk about it. They say if you drive down Bray Road after midnight, you'll see a flash of light in the cornfield, like someone turning on a camera. And then from the dark, you'll hear slow, heavy breathing and a whisper. He came. Case file number 2023-117A. Subject, missing persons, Mark Henderson/Eric Clark. Location, Bray Road, Elkhorn, Wisconsin. Status, unresolved. Active investigation lead. Investigator, Sergeant Daniel Whitmore. Field report. Excerpt November 12th, 2023, 05:14 a.m. Weather, heavy fog, low visibility, temperature 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Road surface damp, partial ice near Cornfield Bend. Patrol arrived at mile marker 2.7, where an abandoned truck, red Ford, plate number K4C9812, was located in a ditch. Engine off, driver door open. The vehicle matched the description of Mark Henderson's missing truck. Inside, no signs of struggle except dried blood on steering wheel and passenger seat. Camera battery found on floorboard. No footage recoverable. 15 feet north, officers discovered partial human tracks, followed by prints resembling canine hind limbs, though size inconsistent with any known species native to the area. Measurements, 11.2 inches in length. Claw impressions, 2.5 inches deep. Transcript, Sergeant Whitmore interview. Interviewer: You mentioned the prints didn't match a wolf or a bear? Whitmore: Correct. The spacing was off. Whatever it was, it walked upright part of the time, like it couldn't decide. Interviewer: You mean like limping? Whitmore: No, like pretending to be human. Evidence log, November 13, 2023. Recovered items, Sony Handycam model HDR-CX405. Memory card partially melted smartphone, Samsung Galaxy S21. SD card intact keychain, wolf head. Torn piece of denim with blood type O, plus inconclusive origin. Video data retrieved from SD card includes 2 segments, labeled Mark H_end and Eric C_final. Both files corrupted beyond standard repair. Audio fragments isolated and cleaned by forensic department. Audio excerpt number 2. Eric final.wev 00:02. Breathing, footsteps on wet ground, 00:06. He left, 00:08. And you came, 00:10. Low growl, human-like laughter, 00:12. Static distortion, metallic scraping noise, 00:14. Unknown whisper, you're next. Audio ends with a loud impact, followed by silence. Patrol log, Officer Bradley, November 15, 2023, 22:47 p.m. Responded to 911 call. Civilian reported flickering lights in cornfield off Bray Road, near marker 3.0. Visibility limited. Arrived on scene with Officer Delaney. Witness gone. Heard breathing, sounds in fog approximately 30 feet east of patrol car. Assumed it was a deer until it stopped mimicking our radio chatter. Dispatch audio, November 15, 2023, 22:51 p.m. Dispatch, Unit 24, do you copy? Officer Bradley: Copy, we're near the Henderson site. Fog's thick as hell. Dispatch, do you require backup? Officer Bradley: Negative. Just pause. Hold on. Thought I saw someone. Dispatch: Say again. Officer Bradley: It's... Jesus Christ, it's standing right. Distortion, unknown voice. Over channel. He came back. Dispatch: Unit 24, repeat. You're breaking up, Officer Bradley. shouting, "Get the..." Signal lost. Aftermath officers. Bradley and Delaney were found an hour later, disoriented, 1.2 miles from their last known position. Both had mild hypothermia and no memory of the missing 35 minutes. Delaney sustained claw-like lacerations on his left arm, depth approximately 2 centimeters. Tissue analysis revealed no DNA traces, human or animal. Closing statement, Sergeant Whitmore. Every time we go out there, the road feels different. The fog moves against the wind, and sometimes you hear breathing in the corn, but it's not where you're looking. Case number 2, 023-117A remains open. Area restricted by county order until further notice. Locals report strange lights continuing near mile marker 3, and sometimes when the fog's thickest, a single phrase echoes over police radio. "He came."